I'm Deidre. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we are going to be reacting to BTS's Danger, the music video and dance practice. I don't think I've ever heard this song, or if I have, it was kind of like in the background or something, and I didn't know it was a BTS song. So I'm looking forward to reacting to this. So far, of the ones I've reacted to today, there was one I did not recognize at all, which I did like. I say that like I didn't like ooh, I didn't like the other one. I liked I liked them both. It is just I had heard the other one before, even in background of stuff and bits and pieces of it, so I already knew that song, and but I liked it anyway. Like, I liked it before I knew it was a BTS song. The other one that I reacted to, I hadn't heard, and I really liked it. It reminded me of stuff I grew up listening to, but like, if you watch it, and it's just one day. I wasn't saying the title for whatever reason. Okay. But if you watch that video, you'll know that I'm like, this sounds familiar. I just don't know, like, the type of music sounded familiar, but I just couldn't put my finger on it. Anyway, today we're going to be reacting to Danger. And so, like I said, I don't know if I've ever heard this song or not. I'm looking forward to it. So let's just go ahead. Let's just dive right in. Let's do this. Wait, closed caption is on. And I've got it for English. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Right off the bat. All right. I haven't even heard any of the song or anything other than the first like 3 or 4 notes from the piano. But it was it was Arm's hair, and the curl that he had in his hair. The curls, or victory rolls, I think are what they're called. Anyway, and the first thing that popped into my head was, oh, here, this is his ice cream hair stage. Because there was, so I was watching videos, YouTube videos of BTS reacting to themselves, which that's the type of stuff that I love, like, watching, because you get to see their interaction with them, with the other members, and like what their personalities are more like, if they can laugh at themselves. And like, I don't remember who it was, if it was Suga or V or somebody in one of those videos was commenting on their styles from when they first debuted, and they were like, oh, holy crap, like, how did we even have fans? Basically, because they were just so ridiculous in their fashion sense. And then a couple of clips later, they were like, why does your hair look like one of those ice cream cones that you... And it really did in the video, like, you saw but because of his hair. And that's the first thing that popped into my head when he showed up on the screen was, oh crap, this is the ice cream hair stage. So this is, it's not this video that they were watching, it was a live stage. But it must have been right around the time that they filmed this. Yeah. So I haven't even heard the song, but so far it sounds like it might be, again, a slower paced song. Yeah. Dramatic. Never mind. It could be any type of song right now. They're just building up. I see everybody doing their own stuff. Okay. Yeah, here we go. It's gonna say danger. Why does Jin look like a completely different person? Like, even, I guess, I can't talk. Like, my brain doesn't want to process this. Like, so obviously I became familiar with BTS because of, I guess predominantly because of Butter. I mean, I had heard other songs. I'd watched Dynamite once, the video for Dynamite once, and was kind of like, okay, well, I mean, whatever. So Butter was like my real first exposure, and that's where I got to know who the guys were, because they had that very nice lineup with everybody's names. And so I was able to stop and go, okay, this is who this is. And then I watched that video literally so many freaking times that I could probably I can literally tell you what's happening on screen without actually watching it. I do that a lot. That's obsessive compulsive, maybe. There's a movie, well, not a movie, but there's several movies that I can do this with, but one that comes to mind, that literally, if I really sat down and thought about it, I could probably reenact the whole movie from start to finish for you. Action and all. Yeah. My favorite movie, by the way. I know for a fact that I've seen it over 500 times. Because at one point I had it on my iPod and I was really bored at where I worked at the time. And I literally watched it on a loop for days straight. And didn't really watch it. I was doing work, but I had it on a loop. And it's only like a 90-minute movie anyway. Off on a tangent. Anyway, so so that's how I learned the guys, was because of Butter and watching that video a million times, and to differentiate which one's which. So I learned names and faces from Butter, and so far I haven't had difficulty pointing at somebody and going, oh, that's who that is, or knowing, automatically recognizing their face, whether their name comes to my, like, to the top of my head, right, or out of my mouth correctly. That's a completely different story, because I know what I'm thinking, but sometimes the words I want don't come out correctly. So I might have said in one of my videos, I was looking at, see, now I can't think of anybody's name. Let's say, okay, so the rappers, I know the rappers, the Suga, RM, and J-Hope. And for whatever reason, I cannot remember J-Hope's name. Like I literally have to do that in my head. Suga, RM, whatever. Anyway, so I might have said RM or somebody else's name when I actually was talking about J-Hope. Because I knew it was J-Hope in my head, just for whatever reason, a different name came out. Whatever. But Jen, I haven't had any problems with Jen. Like, but all of a sudden, this era of Jen, like, Boy in Love, in that video, I was like, who the hell is, wait, what? Why is it this, like, he shows up and I'm like, who is this? Like, I'm not recognizing him at all in these videos. And then it hits me a minute and a half in and I'm like, oh crap, that's Jin. Anyway, let's continue. Let's stop my rant. Yeah, it's the eyeliner, I think. Because I know Jimin. Okay, if there's anybody out there that speaks Korean, could you please tell me, did they really say the F word in this? Like, obviously, just like there is in America, I'm pretty sure that there are some groups in Korea that do curse. It's inevitable, right? But for boy bands or boy groups that are literally like geared towards teenage fans, that's not something that's normal. And literally, I just want to know if it was whoever, though I think this is the official big hit, high label video that I'm watching. Did they really say the F word or did somebody translate that wrong? Like, I'm going to have to go and look that up myself. Try to remember. And then I will let you know if I remember to do that. Oh my God. Like, whew. Don't get me wrong, I have nothing against cursing. I think it's healthy. I say curse words all the time. I've probably said them on this channel. I'm sure I have. But yeah, it was just surprising to read that. I was like, wait, what? Anyway, let's go. Why do they have him pretending to tattoo himself? Anyway. Yeah, I'm just trying to absorb everything that's happening on the screen right now, and then that tattoo thing and the car horns. I was busy watching what was on the screen, so I wasn't really paying attention to the lyrics. So, but like I mentioned, they say they drop the F-bomb, and then they start dropping the F-bomb everywhere. So I can see why they're using that word, because it totally makes sense in the context of the lyrics. But yeah, but it makes me wonder, is the translated Korean word not offensive in Korea, or is it just so happens to be a word that closest resembles the F-bomb, and that's why they're using it? And so while I wasn't paying attention to the lyrics, all of a sudden we were getting car horns and stuff, and it makes me wonder, were they actually cursing it in Korean? Anyway, yeah. If anybody knows, or I might look it up later. Anyway. Who's cutting their hair? I don't know what much to say about this one. It's kind of it was good, and don't get me wrong, this is probably going to be one that I'm going to be I have to listen to a couple of times before I actually really appreciate it. In the meantime, it's just middle of the road for me. Again, I have not heard it, so yeah. I'm wondering if there's going to be really anything in the dance practice. I don't feel like there was a ton of choreo in the music video, so I wonder if the choreo for this one is also going to be kind of like just almost like a placeholder. They need to have some sort of activity on stage when they perform it, but it's not going to be all out like some of their other stuff, like mic drop and... Let's see. Okay, I was wrong. These boys are going for it. They really enjoy this formation. The 1, 2, 2, 2, or like it's a diamond type shape formation. I've noticed they tend to stay in this formation a lot. I guess it's the best way for all of them to be seen. Yeah. first of all, Suga is really standing out to me in this, and I don't know why. I'm wondering, first of all, his hair is like so much shorter than everybody else's, especially the bang part, like, and it has that little thing. And also, he just looks completely angry. Like he is hating this. Whether he's supposed to be putting on his, like, I'm a bad boy, you want me face, serious face, or he's just like, this needs to end. Let's just get through this, and then whatever. But he does not seem to be having fun at all. Plus, is it just, like, he also looks like the Maknae in this video? I mean, JK definitely looks more mature than Suga does in this video in the dance practice. I don't know why, but he could have really hurt Jimin right there. Woo! Go Hopi. Oh, the ad's on. Jimin actually wearing a Yeezy jersey. Didn't pay attention. I didn't see that until just now. Or a tank top. It's a jersey. I don't know why. Right, and here I am looking at now, because I noticed the Yeezy shirt. Now I'm looking at all of the brands of all of their shirts, and I'm sitting here looking at Jimin, and then but Jin in the back, like, I've recognized him right off the bat. So how in the heck did I miss him in the video? How did it take me as long as it did to recognize Jin in the video when I can literally go, oh, there he is in the dance practice? Is the hair and the makeup that transformative in the music video that it took me forever to recognize him? But yet, how, why? Am I not really that observant of a person? I feel like I'm very observant. I might not be able to say the word observant, but I feel like I am very observant. So, I don't know. I feel like my eyes never focus on anything the way they're supposed to. So, anyway. I do like Hopi Stussy shirt. Stussy. did I pause it right there? I don't know why. All right. So apparently I wasn't paying any attention to the choreography in the video, because if I had been, I would have realized that it was way more intense than I actually thought it was. Why did I think it wasn't intense? Was I just that concerned about not being able to recognize Jen in the video, and trying to figure out who was cutting their hair, that I just wasn't my brain was there and not with what I was watching? Maybe. That's probably exactly what it happened, is because that happens to me a lot. Does it happen to you guys? You're watching something, you know you're supposed to be paying attention, but something catches your eye, and then next thing you know, your brain is like 5 million miles away from what you're actually like watching. I'm still processing stuff, but not like I should be. So, like I said, I'm sitting here, I'm watching the video, and I'm recognizing everybody, except for Jen. Seeing that they're playing piano, they're dancing, they're playing basketball, they're doing all of these activities, boxing or kickboxing, whatever. Doing all these activities, but for whatever reason, my brain did not recognize when they were all together and doing choreo, because I was too busy thinking, who's the person cutting their hair? I have to go back and look at that. And then, is he really doing it? Is it a wig? Why is it wet? Those are the thoughts that are running through my head. So anyway, so yeah, I enjoyed that. Again, it's a middle of the road song for me, so it's gonna be on a playlist that I'm gonna have to listen to. In my last Astro video, don't come for me because I mentioned them. In that last video, I talked about like how I have different tiers of songs that I listen to. One of them being like the main title tracks that I really listen to. And then after that, is the second one is the B-sides that I listen to on repeat. And then there's a third tier one that I listen to, just not as often as the other two. So this is probably going to go in my third tier for BTS. It's going to be a song that I hear, I like, and I could probably like bop along. Can't sing along, and I can't dance, so it's going to be bopping along too every so often, but it's not going to be something that I put on repeat. But then again, it could be a sleeper, because there's a couple of them that I thought weren't going to be that song for me either. And then all of a sudden, like, I'm hearing it in my head over and over and over again. And then I listen to it, and then I watch other reaction videos to it, you know. So it could be that I just haven't been exposed to it enough yet to enjoy it. But for the purposes of this video, it's third tier right now. So I'll check back in. I literally looked at my list of stuff that I plan on reacting to, my list, and like planned out all of my videos the other day, like the amount of videos and the number of videos. So this one, if I'm remembering right, this will be video number 14 under getting to know BTS. I want to say that, yeah, I had close to 50 planned episodes. So, yeah, Pepper's trying to make a second cameo today. Yeah. So yeah, almost 50 videos. Maybe when I'm done with the main videos, because that includes side projects like the Augusty, you know, Suga, RM, and J-Hope's separate stuff. So we'll see what happens when I get that far into it. And maybe I'll do a recap of where I stand on BTS and their discography. Words are really hard for me to say today. I don't know why. But yeah. And who knows, maybe at this point, Danger will be right up there with Butter, because still to this day, #1 in my book is Butter. I love it. Maybe it's because it's just so happy and I can sing along with it. You know, Permission to Dance is up there, just not like #1 in my head at the moment. I still love No. Yeah. And then DNA. I'm really enjoying DNA. It's only been a week since I reacted to it, but it's been stuck in my head. And then Mic Drop. Mic Drop. And the Tasteless Ratatouille. If you haven't watched that video, go watch it, because it's hilarious. I literally sit there and laugh for like 5 minutes straight. Anyway, but I enjoy it, and I laugh every time I hear that line in the song. And anyway, so yeah, so that was my BTS journey for this weekend. Next up, we have Dynamite. So I will be reacting to Dynamite. Like I said, I have seen the video, I have heard the song. It's been a minute, so and to be honest, my first time hearing it, I wasn't really impressed. But I also wasn't a K-pop enthusiast at the time. I just I watched it because I wanted to know what BTS was about. Because at that point, I wasn't into Korean pop, K-pop at all. And to be honest, I don't know if I'd be into K-pop at all if it weren't for the fact that I found Astro because of Chanwoo and because of True Beauty. And I mean, maybe. But then again, you know what? I watched a show that had EXO in it, and I didn't get addicted to them. And I watched that way before I watched True Beauty. So it was meant to be. And so yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Dynamite's the next one in line. And I don't know what else. I think there are several versions of it, so I'll try to react to all of them. But yeah, look forward to it. I do. All right, and until then, play nice. Have a good day.